What brought you to Michigan?
When I was finishing my master's degree from the University of Texas El Paso, believe it or not, Delta showed up at my doorstep. Because in 1970, listen to this, someone pointed out to Delta College that most of the faculty here came from Michigan institutions. University of Michigan, Michigan State, and Central Michigan. Nothing wrong with that, but you're not offering your students much diversity. Almost inbreeding, okay? And so Delta College, bless their souls, put together a recruiting team that consisted of several mini teams. And they sent them to many different parts of the U.S. to recruit people from different institutions. And one of those mini teams landed at UT El Paso, and they were there hiring political science teachers, English teachers, and who knows what else. Well, when they approached the political science department, my department head at the time told them, you need to talk to Peregrino. So they talked me into coming up here in the summer of 1970. No one mentioned any winter. And upon walking outside the airport, the MBS airport, I fell in love with Michigan. Keep in mind that El Paso is desert country. Less than 10 inches of rain per year. Okay? And when it snows in El Paso, about every 5 years, there's maybe 1 or 2 inches of snow. Everything closes down because there's no salt or snow plows, nothing. Whole thing shuts down. Of course, the birth rate goes up. Anyway, I fell in love with Michigan. I had never seen so much greenery in my life. I had never seen such tall trees in my life. I had never seen so much water in my life. I fell in love with Michigan. So by the end of the second day of visit here, they seduced me into coming up here. And I discovered, I'm glad I did, that I was a very adaptable person. I had no idea that I would adapt as quickly as I did to Michigan. It took me about 24 hours to adapt to my first Michigan winter. Nothing really, nothing. Now, another person who was recruited along with me to teach English, he lasted 2 years. And he says, Santiago, how can you stand it here? Michigan, you're weird. How can you stand the snow? And don't you miss hearing Spanish? Don't you miss Mexican food? I'll go back there. But I find this exciting. The diversity here of this new environment for me. Listen to this. When winter was about to arrive, someone told me, Santiago, you have to get some snow tires. What's that? Special tires that you need to drive in the snow. Really? Yes. You better do it before winter arrives. I said, okay. So I went to the tire store, and I told the clerk there, I want some snow tires. He says, how many do you want? I said, how many do people get? Oh, sometimes 2, sometimes 4. So I'll take 2. Where do you want them? I said, in the trunk? Top of the car? What, on the car? Where on the car? Front driving island. And then she said, do you want studs? I said, wait a minute, now you're getting personal, okay? I bought a whole bunch of winter clothing. I quickly gave it away. Dozens of sweaters and gloves and boots and hats and scarves. Give me a break. How many layers of clothing do you need to get from your back door to your car? Huh? How many layers of clothing do you need to get from the parking lot here? Give me a break. I don't know how many Asians of snow there are out there, but look, I'm wearing my best dress shoes, okay? Any other questions?
What made you decide to go to law school?
When I started college, I was a little boy in a candy store. Believe me. I loved every course that I took.